Johnny Filter. What up, my brother?
Yo, what up? This is MK Fresh. You talking about Sematek Sini, Minang Sematek Kini. We're out here with the young and legendary in the making, Rockie Fresh. What up, fam?
What's going on, man?
All the way from Iraq. It's a long trip, man.
You already know, man. It's a blessing to be here.
No doubt. And I was out here. Obviously, it's Hunting for Cakes. We had a special edition with KC Veggie out here.
My bro KC Veggies, though, holding it down.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, he was out here and he was like, I'm unexpected with the fans I have in Africa. Obviously, how do you find in the African visit?
Man, I'm loving it, man. You know, I had to get some Nando's in my system. You know, I heard y'all originators of that out here, so I had to get that OG. And yeah, man, I'm loving it, man. Been meeting a lot of cool people. Been able to just, you know, see some cool stuff. I got to go pet some lions and some cheetahs today, so it was fly, man. I'm having a real good time out here.
And obviously with the kick game and you know how we portrayed obviously throughout globally Africa, how's your impression on it now that you're here? Do you get?
Yeah, I've been seeing some heat around here. Shout out to my dog Mark. You know what I'm saying? He put out them red phone posits last night. And you know, man, I'm just seeing a lot of heat. I wouldn't say that I'm impressed because I did my research, so I know how y'all get down out here. But you know, it's just cool to see it in person. Like y'all really do this shit.
Tell me a little bit about the collab with KC Veggie. How cause you made back and he's a LA dude, you're a Chi-Town dude. Yeah. How did that come about?
Man, it's real. You know, me and Casey both been making moves around the States since we was youngins, you know, when we crossed paths. And, you know, when real recognize real, it's like the sky's the limit of what you can do. And, you know, that's my brother, man. All work shit aside and all music aside and all this rap stuff, like, that's really my family. So when we made that project, I don't even know if people realize how easy that was. We wasn't writing verses, none of that. We just was together in the studio doing what we normally do. We got even more songs that people haven't heard yet that's unreleased. Like, that's really family.
That's like chemistry. When chemistry happens, obviously, it becomes a pleasure. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And supernatural, bro. Like, I just remember being in the studio in LA at around 5 a.m. when we made Sacrifice, being in New York when we worked on other joints, you know. And me and him was just always in the same cities at the same time. So the music was going to happen because we love to work. And we love to work together. So it was natural. And it's a project that I'm super proud of. I'm glad people got that.
In the Maybach, empire, who's the dopest with the kick game?
Man, you know, I think everybody equal. Of course, you know, Styling and Wale go hard. I think they collections are a little bit more extensive than mine just because they got a little age on me. They've been in the sneaker game just a tad bit longer, so I got to play a little catch up, you know what I'm saying? But I think the sleeper is Rose. I think people don't realize how many kicks Rose has. And if you kind of go through his pitches and really look at, how he's stepping out, Rose got some pieces. So, yeah, shout out to the big homie, man. I see you out here if don't nobody else see you.
And you got a couple of joints with Ross, huh?
Yeah, I got a couple of joints with him, man. We dropped a new joint recently called Thank You. But then I also got a new joint with him that's, because Thank You was just something I wanted to give out to the fans. Yeah. So I got another joint with him that's on a new project. And I'm super happy about that, man. But that's my dog. We always cooking up. No doubt.
Tell me a little bit about the silhouettes that you want to bring with the Puma. Obviously, it's a good relationship, and I know they put some work behind. And what are you trying to get with this deal?
Man, I really got a lot of respect for Puma, and I like the artists that they collaborate with, from Rihanna to Casey to Future to everybody they working with. I'm trying to get in where I fit in. They got a wide range of artists that are doing a lot for them. And, I just want to make my collaboration something special for the sneakerheads. As a person that's a big fan of artist collaborations, just because I'm such a big fan of music and sneakers, I just want to make something that's classic. So I'm looking forward to taking it to the next level and probably putting out one of the hardest collabs that anybody ever seen.
Tell me a little bit how important is the kick game to the hip hop game, because obviously you get all these raps, about sneakers and all. What makes it so significant? Because obviously we're in Africa and this show takes a lot of heat in terms of like consumerism and all that. But what does the kick mean to a rapper or an MC?
I mean, I think it's just another form of expression, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people realize how inspired artists are by the culture. And, a lot of us are inspired by basketball and different sports and things like that. And I think that just shows, you know, our relationship to what's really going on out here. For me being from Chicago, you know, I got a huge respect for Jordans, but that's because they represent greatness, you know. So when I wear them, I'm always keeping that in mind. That, man, my dog Jordan won 6 rings with this. He won, you know, multiple MVPs in these, and, you know, I really just am focused on walking in greatness, you know, so that's what it is. But then also, as I'm getting older, you know, I'm trying to put my own stamp on the sneaker game as well and really bring about a style of shoe that people can know me for, the same way a Kanye did, the same way a Pharrell did. And all of that comes with time, you know, but I think that's the end result in it. It's just like, you know, showing the influence of the way that you should walk and move and just the mindset that you should have when you're doing it. And that's kind of what the sneakers represent for me.
What are your favorite kicks?
They switch, you know what I'm saying, for me at all times. And like right now, I'm a big fan of the Yeezy Lows, the 350s. You know, those are super comfortable shoes, so I wear those a lot. Just due to it being so cold in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, I like to keep a more like winter fall colorway in rotation, and right now I got the Olive 9s, but I got the outta pair, so shout out to all the people that care about the OGs out there. You know, that's kind of a lost art, yeah. But yeah, so you know, those are a big shoe of mine, and then the Royal Ones, some of my favorites. You can catch me in those a lot.
And I'm happy I got this interview. Tell us a little bit about the work you're putting in. What can we expect in the future?
Man, you can expect a real, just fun, different experience from my music. I've been putting in a lot of time just to separate myself from these other rappers, so that way when you hear my music, you know, you're going to get something different, you know what I'm saying? And when you're going through certain things that I'm going through as a young man, you're going to be able to hear it and understand it and see where the emotion and the detail and the concepts came from. And yeah, that's really what I'm focused on, man. But we set such a standard with ourselves from the Driving 88 project that we really wanted to take time out and take it to the next level. So that's what we on right now. Yeah.
And obviously, Chirac, there's a lot of reports about what's going down there. You know, being a youth, and you know, what do you have to contribute? How do you feel about the situation that you guys are in?
For me, I feel like it's a very touchy situation. It's a lot of things going on that the world just really don't know about. It's a lot of real stuff going on in the hood in Chicago. And for me, you know, my biggest goal is to lead by example. I think we in a generation now where kids can tell the real from the fake. They can tell when somebody is trying to preach to them, and they can tell when somebody is really walking what they're talking about. And that's why, you know, I'm always focused on not just being a good artist, but also having a strong lifestyle, so that I can show kids that, man, you could drive what you want to drive, you can shine how you want to shine, you can buy the kicks that you want to, you can take care of your family how you want to.
Can get the girl you want to get.
You can get the girl you want to, you can live in the cribs that you want to, by staying true to yourself and not having to fall into, you know, what the system wants you to fall into. And I think my career is just a journey of kind of explaining that. You know, I stay out to myself. I try to make the most positive music that I can while still keeping it real to what I know. And I think, you know, my lifestyle has been pretty cool up until this point, but we got a lot more to do. And I just think, you know, the more kids see me win out here, then the more they'll feel comfortable following this path. But I also think the streets need to be talked about too. So I have no problem with the music that is inspired by what's going on in the city, because that's how people are starting to know about it. The world needed to know what's been going on since the 80s, you know what I'm saying? This shit been going on, and it's dope to see so many young voices be able to speak on it. And for me, you know, I just want to make an escape from it through my music, so that's what it's about.
It's all legit, no fakes about it. This is Rockie Fresh, all the way from Chi-Town. Back in J-Sack, MK Fresh, Tama Semateksini, Minang Sematekin. I'm gonna test you if you can say this. It's Tama Semateksini, Minang Sematekin.
Wait, one more time.
It's Tama Semateksini, Minang Sematekin.
And Tama Semateksini, Minang Sematekin.
Word, hunting for kicks. We out here, yo. Peace, peace.
I swear to God, I'm coming back here to rock out with y'all. So remember this shit. Shout out to all the real niggas that was rocking with me. I see y'all all over. Appreciate y'all, man.